Someone commented about him last time, and I do agree. It is funny. Hi, my name is Lo. Welcome or welcome back, depending on whether or not you've been here before. peachtober is officially over. Like, donezo. I can't believe I did it. I probably shouldn't have. And I probably won't do it again next year. I will do some more like reflections at the end of this video, so I won't talk too much about it right now. You might be like, hey Lo, how is it that this vlog, the one containing 5 days, is the longest out of all of them? Well, that is because this video contains a comically long painting segment. Like, we are talking 20 minutes of painting and classical music. You will realize when it's happening. There's also, I give you the timestamp on where to skip to if you don't if you don't want to like work along with me for those 20 stupid minutes. You don't have to. I know for all intents and purposes I am God and I could change that part of the video, but who cares? Who cares anymore? Welcome back to the final installment of peachtober 2025 weekly vlogs. peachtober is beautiful. October, everyone comes together, everyone creates something, it's beautiful, yada yada yada. I can't wait until the moment in 120 hours where I don't have to sit here at this desk and think, what's the prompt for today? I will be free. Release me! Until then, the prompt for today is axe. I was contemplating for a moment, a moment in time, a little blip. I was thinking, am I just gonna paint a fucking forest and then throw an axe in there? I'm not saying that I don't love landscape paintings anymore, okay? It's not like a quick little love affair that only lasted like 4 weeks. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'd rather not. I can't believe I'm saying this. I would rather do a digital drawing. I'm like a skinwalker. When have I ever voluntarily gone, hey, you know what I want to do? Paint on Procreate over doing a landscape. But that's what we're doing. We're doing an axe. I think I'm going to throw a bow in there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. For the first couple of days of peachtober, I had it all laid out. All I've got for this final week is me, my watch later playlist on YouTube, and a dream. Let's see if we can finish this. Not necessarily with a bang. Okay, so I took like one solid look at a bow. The knot of the bow isn't that big. Hey, Lo, just look at one picture. Look at one photo before you start freaking out. One reference photo. I plead of you. Okay, take two. Let's try. Let's try to do this again. One of my greatest character flaws, of which I don't have a lot, is that I'm always relying too heavily on references, or I think that I simply don't need one because my mind's eye is so powerful. In my head, I was confusing the knot of the bow with, I don't even know, the part that has to go around the handle of the axe. Stupid. I have been able to tie my shoelaces for decades. Now, I should know what a bow looks like. Men I alle dager, da? I'm always working on the balance between references and trying to not be too obsessed with them being photo studies, at least not when I didn't take the photos. I'd give myself a solid 4 out of 10 in that regard. Not a huge talent of mine. Hopefully it'll get better. Yeah, sure. Hey. This is what we're gonna, this is it. This drawing is overwhelmingly okay. Ok. Hvor er midten her? Er det midten? Okay, let's get the tape off. My hope is that the painting is good enough for people to ignore the fact that you need to be in a in a really good mood and maybe drunk to accept that this is a painting based off of the prompt button. Button was the last prompt on the list where I was just like, I don't know. I was thinking last night, I was like, okay, what buttons do we have? We have buttons on clothing. Didn't particularly feel drawn to clothing buttons. And I was like, okay, cute as a button. No. That simply was not going to happen. Like, I thought about like big red button, like emergency button. I thought about buttons on like a phone. I was like, I don't know, elevators? Elevators are buttons. So that's how we ended up here. I like to think that this painting is in the same universe as Hatch. That if you're not able to climb a ladder, you can just take the elevator. I'm missing some text up here. I'm gonna add it on Procreate because I'm honestly impressed enough with the fact that I was able to do the elevator. I am not going to even try to attempt the text. Okay. I learned my lesson from truck. I'm done with day... I have no idea what day we're on anymore. What, 29? Towards the end of the month, you don't care. You don't care anymore. Counting, none of my business anymore. I've finished it. Do I like the painting? Yes. Do I think it is a good answer to the prompt? No. Some of the paintings are going to be shots in the dark. Okay? Leave me alone. I've been doing this for almost a month. Like some sort of 78-year-old lady named Ruth, my back hurts. I don't know. Did I throw my back? Is that some... Can a 20-something random girl just throw her back out? I don't know. But it is pissing me. Robert, it's pissing me off. And as if that wasn't bad enough. Like you've all heard and appreciated me updating you on, there's always construction around where I live. They are building a new apartment. Well, what is an apartment building if not just compartments for humans? They're not making any noise right now. I think like the worst of the worst is done. But God forbid I get 1 day of peace because now there's road work. And I can't even throw my like arms up in the air in frustration because my back hurts. Today I really realized that I wish October was the month of the year that was the short one. February could be a long month for all I care. I wish October was the 28-day one. Oh my God, it hurts to laugh. It hurts to laugh. And that is awful because I'm so funny. So I'm doing sour. Every time I think about it, I'm hearing Sour Candy by Lady Gaga featuring Blackpink. Every time you do one of these monthly prompt things, there are going to be words that you like, that you want to do. For me, that was any time I could paint a landscape. And then there are other words, like whistle, that makes you want to just crawl out of your skin and then eat the skin. That was maybe a bit too graphic. On my back. Like there are some prompts where you're like, hey, I wouldn't be sad if this prompt was a different prompt. Sour is kind of one of those where I'm like, you know, it would not be the end of the world if this was a different prompt. I need to stop laughing. Jesus Christ. I'm not even going to pretend that it's a sketch. It is 3 lines and a dot in a trench coat pretending to be a sketch. I'm sure me sitting here like the Hunchback of Notre Dame isn't exactly helping my back pain issue. Well, that was a bit dramatic. Take 2, I guess, of day 29. We're trying again. What really just like sent me over the edge yesterday was the colours. Like when I put it in black and white and I was like, this is all the same shade of grey. Like there is no dimension to this. So we're trying again. We're doing something different. I want to draw like a pack of like sour candy, but I don't know if I'm going to be like doing a study of a pack of like sour Skittles. Sour Skittles. Sour Skittles. That was a free ad read for Kittle. I'll finish my toast and then we'll see where we go from there. I was absolutely exhausted by the end of Peachtober, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted it to be over, and if I wasn't filming and posting these vlogs specifically, I probably would have quit. Because one thing would have been not posting on Instagram, but I would feel so fucking stupid quitting a vlog project halfway in. So these videos, I give these videos at least 75% of the credit for why I even finished Peachtober. On time, at least. Add on the fact that I was already in a bad mood because of my last try at the prompt, and the fact that I didn't even want to be drawing in the first place. Recipe for disaster. I'm glad I decided to just scrap my entire first idea. It's strange how I've gone from basically only doing portraits to now where I feel like I never really do them at all. And portraits are hard. I don't know why that was like the one thing I was so gung-ho about doing, was like portraits. Famously, one of the like most difficult things to draw because we all know what a face is supposed to look like. I started drawing portraits mostly because, like many kids, I wanted to draw the 2 most important things in my life, my family and celebrities. Would you believe me if I told you that I did an A3 portrait of Kristen Stewart at like 11 that my mum hung in the living room? And it was like, it was a pretty good portrait for an 11-year-old. Flash forward now to me in my 20s, crying over portrait drawing. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Can you believe that there's only 1 day left? No, it isn't. That was wrong. Can you believe that there's only 2 days left? I wish I had chosen different colours. I think this is something maybe that I could do. Can you hear my neighbours? I do think the saying, when life gives you lemons, be weird about it, maybe life will take them back. It's very funny. Maybe I'll turn to graphic design and make a post of that, because that genuinely is really funny. My back still hurts, and I am so ready. I am so ready for tomorrow and the day after that, because I want this to be done. I'm not even excited about the paintings. I'm just excited to be done. Honestly, the thing that I'm most excited about when this month is over is that I won't have to clean my palettes every single day. Hi, welcome back. Day 30. It's day 30. The prompt today is whisker, and I was originally planning on doing a digital painting of a cat. And then I remembered a photo that I took some weeks ago. I walked past this like a corner shop and there was a cat outside of the corner shop, and I think it would be a neat little painting. I'm not sure. What I was most excited about was kind of like the dark outside and then the very like bright lights from the inside of the shop. What I learned from doing the truck painting was that an outline, like an outline can do a lot. It can do so much. It's kind of, oh my god, who is driving their motorcycle? One day you wake up and suddenly you're like 47 and you're like shaking your fist at people driving loud motorized vehicles. I'm glad this entire month has revived my love for traditional painting. It has also stressed me out beyond belief. I think I might be getting like a stress hive. It's good that it's almost over. Now there's a siren. Now there's a siren. Can I have one moment of peace? pro tip from me. Change your paint order before it turns to this. This painting could have been better if I wasn't lazy. If you take anything from this video, it's change your paint order. I come to you humbly on the 31st. Hold on the 31st of October. It's the final day of October. It's the final day of Peachtober. And I have officially used up all of my buffer. I have to finish the painting and post it today. The prompt for today is ghost. Arguably, I'd say the only spooky prompt this entire month. To wrap up October, to wrap up Peachtober, and to wrap up week 5, I will be painting a landscape. It won't necessarily be like a landscape. I am planning on painting a house with a ghost in it. 2 years ago, I had my own prompt list. No one else did it. I think I had maybe 200 followers. And one of the prompts was the ghost in the house. I can hear my roommate. He threw away one of my Tupperware containers because he'd used it for his food and it had gotten so moldy and he didn't want to wash it out, so he just threw away the entire container. And ever since then, there has been a one-sided beef. I don't think he's aware how much I don't like him. Where was I? Something. I drew something. I painted a picture. Like I have a tendency to do. Yesterday I compared truck to another painting that I did 2 years ago in October, and I was like, oh, improvement. I've also run out of my A5. Honestly, one of the reasons I decided to paint traditionally this month was I needed to use this paper. I have since gone out and bought A4 Canson mixed media paper because nowhere sells the A5 anymore for some reason. I could in theory cut it up, but I think maybe I'm gonna end the month with a bang with an A4 size painting. I don't have a sketch yet though, so that's step number 1. I'm having my groceries delivered. My mission, my goal is to finish this before I get my groceries delivered. I didn't realize how much I would prefer painting at a smaller scale, because when it's bigger, it feels like it needs to be more detailed, it needs to be more pristine. I can't just fuck around with my flat brush when it's at an A4 size. Suddenly it needs to, like, look good. What the fuck? Well, looks like we're ending Peachtober like we started it, with a disappointing painting. All the rumours are in fact true. I did manage to finish it before my groceries got delivered. According to my app, they are 2 stops away from me. Now that I've taken a step back from it, I don't hate it quite as much. I also am very glad that I made the trees and foliage. Hey, are we loving the glare? Are we just loving that? I'm glad that I fixed the foliage next to the house. I don't love it, which is disappointing. In my head, I was kind of picturing that, like, the final painting would be, like, great. I don't know why. Surely the final one, just like, on a cosmic karma level, has to be good. No. Apparently, the universe doesn't owe me anything. Thank you to everyone who's hung out with me this month. And thank you to everyone who showed up week after week for the tomfoolery. I will send you over to the last final outro of Peachtober. Take it away, canonically different intro outro low. I can't tell you how glad I am that I won't have to edit another Peachtober vlog this year. It's all fun and games until it's not. Spitfire things I've learned about myself. Woohoo! Landscapes. That was number 1. Number 2 is the longer I sit with a concept, the more excited I am about it a lot of the time. Even if it's something that I don't really want to do at first, like gingham and strawberry. I find those difficult and I didn't really want to do them. At first I was like, oh my god, this is a drag. But as I was working on them, I got more into it and I got more attached to the idea. The importance of value, not values as in like don't cheat or steal, but value as in, you get it. You know what I mean. You saw the crying. And the final one is I don't think peachtober is for me. Is that I feel like that's blasphemous to say in the art community. I don't have anything against peachtober. I don't have anything against 𝐻𝐻𝐿. What I had a feeling of, and I felt this last year as well when I did peachtober, it feels like I am in a room of people and everyone else is speaking a different language than me. And it's not like a bad thing, it's just a different thing. Anytime I went on Instagram during October, and if I looked at the peachtober Instagram or I looked at the hashtags, the people that are most drawn to peachtober are usually people who do illustration styles that a lot of the time would work for, you know, comic books, children's books, more commercial work. You'd see it in like magazines and stuff. That's not really where my work currently falls. So I felt like I kind of walked into the wrong room. and then the door locked behind me and I was like, well, I guess I'll stick it out. I don't think I'm going to be doing peachtober again next year. I mean, think. I also don't know if I'm going to be doing any October art challenge again. Like I've said, I've thought about making my own prompt list, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you to everyone who has joined me throughout the past 5 videos. I can't wait to go back to my regular twice a month upload schedule and not once a week. And with that, the peachtober 2025 season comes to an end. Goodbye.